And then we got AI on the way. And when real AI hits, it'll probably be our governor. It'll be our president. We'll decide that human beings are too dangerous and volatile and emotional, and they'll use Trump's tweets as an example, and they'll decide that the Biden family corruption or whatever scandal any other president was involved in, all this could be avoided if we just have AI run everything.
Right.
And we'll try it out.
What do you think there's a way that we can keep evolving AI where we as humans do work with AI, that AI improves the human existence?
That would be the ultimate benefit. Yeah.
What about the camp that is, no, forget humanity. This is the next step in evolution.
Yeah.
We are creating this to become the superior existent species, and we will be obsolete, and that's the order of things to come.
You ever see that interview where Peter Thiel, they ask him, should the human race survive? And he has like this long pause. It's like, it's a really funny pause. Because if you know Peter, he's a brilliant man, and Peter carefully considers everything before he answers it.
Okay.
The same as Elon. If you ask Elon a question and he really has to think about it, he'll really think about it. He's not just going to start talking. But unfortunately, the reporter, it was just a perfect kind of a question for you to pause on, where he's like, the answer is yes. Like, you want it to, right? You want the human race to survive, right? Let's just play it for him because it's kind of crazy. You watch it and you're just like, what are you saying? But I get what he is saying. And what he is saying is clearly something is going to happen. We don't exactly know what it is, but clearly there's going to be some kind of an integration with us and technology that we don't understand yet. The same way if you grabbed me in 1980 and tried to explain the internet, I would never get it.
Right.
Here, put your headphones on for a second. You got to hear this.
Prefer the human race to endure, right? You're hesitating.
Yeah, well,
yes?
I don't know. I would.
This is a long hesitation. This is a long hesitation.
There's so many questions implicit in this.
Okay, the problem is the interviewer, really. You can't, with a guy like that, you can't have a guy like that and badger him. Let him think. Like, it's a gotcha moment.
Yeah. It was a comedic gotcha moment. Yeah.
But this is what I think is going to happen. There's going to be integration, and that integration is going to have a huge advantage competitively. If you integrate whatever business you're in, you'll be able to be better at it. And it'll probably be some sort of a neural thing, maybe a wearable thing, and then ultimately it'll be like some sort of an implant. And we're all going to be connected. And it seems like it's either that or AI creates a new order, like a new life form that's far superior to us, that runs things. Because that's AI in just a couple of years. It's going to be smarter than any human on planet.
The second scenario is where what I'm not necessarily fearing, but where I see it be going faster, quicker.
Yes.
The first scenario is what you're talking about, like a
The first scenario is how we survive with it.
Right.
We survive with it by integrating.
Right.
If we don't, then we're going to be like the people on North Sentinel Island with bows and arrows shooting them at helicopters. Right. Because it's just going to be, everyone's going to pass us by. It's just like if you tried to exist today with no cell phone and no email. Like, you could do it, but no one does.
Right.
Because it's just too crazy. And that's probably what it's going to be like.
You think AI, this is when it first was coming on questions, and I would always ask people, what can it do, what can it do? And, there's the question of sentience and all that stuff, and that's already being argued now. Well, no, it's getting emotional. People are having relationships with it. And
it's also toying with people.
Right. Do you think it could be a tastemaker? Meaning, and in a way, the argument was that I understood, no, I didn't believe it could be a tastemaker. Look, it can tell you the most popular, but the most popular band on 6th Street, but it doesn't know that one down on 2nd Street that's playing at midnight that no one knows about, those are the real talented people.
Right.
At the same time, there's an argument against that I'm seeing with, like, what's the term, or what words does it use? How much heat? If it uses the most popular words to explain, AI uses the most popular words. You say, no. Go down 3 notches and use play me the best B-sides. That's more of a human language. And I'm going, oh, that's starting to become a tastemaker. If you can ask it to, but find the band. Tell me what the best band is out there that Joe Rogan would like on a Friday night when he doesn't have to work till Monday and he's out with his wife on a date. That you can customize. It can actually be a tastemaker. And it'll use different language than, here's the across-the-board protocol of what's the most popular, and I'm using the most popular language. That it actually can be customized to be a tastemaker.
Yeah, it totally can do that because it's just the algorithm. It's just a much more sophisticated version of like what powers your YouTube feed, right? What powers your YouTube feed are the things that you're interested in. So YouTube eventually gets an idea. Oh, Matthew is really interested in this and that. Joe likes like little houses on the back of trucks, and let me show him this. Let me show him that, and it'll be just a much more sophisticated version of that. But to get that, you have to give away all privacy. And that's where everything is going. That's going to be the weirdest thing. We're going to all read each other's minds, and we're going to remember the time where we couldn't read minds. You remember when you couldn't read people's minds?
Right.
That's all going to happen in our lifetime. I think we're less than 20 years away from that.
I very sparingly use it, and I do have a little pride about not wanting to use an open-ended AI to share my information so it can be part of the worldwide AI vernacular. I am interested, though, in a private LLM where I can upload, hey, here's 3 books I've written. Here's my other favorite books. Here's my favorite articles I've been cutting and pasting over the 10 years, and log all that in. And here's all my journals, whatever, the people out, and log all that in so I can ask it questions based on that. And basically learn more about myself.
You could actually ask it, hey, based on what you know about me, like what books you think I would find interesting.
Where do I stand on the political spectrum? Blah, 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 blah. I'd like to no, that's what I would like to do, which is sort of a glorified Word document, but it still would hold a lot more information than just, oh, can you find this term? I would be asking it, and it would be responding to me on things that I've forgotten along the way.
I think that's part of what it does, really. Like, I know you're talking about ChatGPT being like out there with everything and everybody, and it has access to all your stuff, but it's not private. But they do develop a relationship with you. Like, it really does like get to understand like what you're interested in and what you like to talk about.
Yeah, I guess I would just like to load it with the information I'd like to load it with.